What it is, y'all? It's your old Professor Pilk, and I'm coming back with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. And we've been talking a lot about Iron Hands, but there's a build that's way better than even Iron Hands. I can't believe I didn't even put this on the map, just because it was a fighting type, and that is, of course, well, fighting and dragon, that is, of course, Koraidon. Now, giving Koraidon a fighting Tera, Koraidon, a lot like Iron Hands, has enough defense. He's going to be able to kind of tank anything that in comes. Now, here's the deal with this. I've given him Razor Claw. Now, I'm aware Black Belt is kind of the fighting move, but Black Belt will increase our damage 20%, whereas Razor Claw will increase it 50%. Also, I'm aware Sunny Day would really help this mon out because of his ability, but his ability produces Sunny Day anyway, so we really don't need to worry about that. So, we've got a potential, maybe, 50% attack boost. We've got a potential 33% attack boost. We're going to use Screech to lower his defense. We're going to use Sword Stance to increase our offense. We're going to use Drain Punch in the middle to kind of keep ourselves in good health. And then we're going to try to, maybe if not one-hit KO, come pretty darn close with Close Combat. Now, Close Combat is a 120 base move. But couple that with a Tera type, with Sunny Day, with a potential critical hit, and all of the stat changes, I really think this has a lot of potential. So as the battle begins here, we're going to have to be really, really, really meticulous about this. There are a lot of situations what we're trying to do here will fail. Honestly, it's just because the setup on this is so particular. So what we need to do is we need to open up with 3 Screeches, and that kind of requires that he cooperate, and well, since Screech has an 85% accuracy rate, that we get kind of lucky here. So, not really worried about that. What we want to do is we want to lower that defense. Okay, so Screech. Okay, defense falls sharply. That's perfect. We really needed like a low kick or something on the next attack. Something that's not likely to do a huge amount of damage. But I kind of feel like this might be another one of those runs where we're not quite so lucky. Body Slam. I think we can survive this as long as it's not critical. Okay, perfect. Oh, we are paralyzed. Which really... Oh, that is unfortunate. That really is unfortunate. I think even with our speed advantage, we're still not going to get our Screech off. Oh, here we go. Yes, perfect. Okay. Excellent. Now, we can actually take the L here. It's not that worrisome. Ooh, okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to get another move off. We can try. This is kind of it, though. Let's double check here. So he's going to... Okay. So to reset our abilities and our stats, we are paralyzed. If he does finish us off, I'm not terribly worried about it. Here comes Boom Burst. Wow, he's just spamming attacks. So that was like moves 3 and 4 all in one, and I haven't seen him do that before. That's a bit weird. Something about that doesn't sit right. But let's double check his abilities here. That's fine. So we're back at a full heal, and it's actually not that big of a deal. So what I'm going to do here, let's double check him. Yep. So his defense is all the way down. So we're going to go ahead and do a Swords Dance. Okay. Now, the downside is Swords Dance is going to hurt pretty badly right now. But the good news is that our Harsh Sunlight is going to be in play for a while. So we'll go ahead and do another Swords Dance since we have an opportunity. We need 3 Swords Dances, and I really need 3 Drain Punches in order to get our Terastallization and see how this is going to hurt. So what I should do is I should do my 3 Drain Punches now before we Swords Dance again. Just because if I wait much longer, we do run a few risks. So, okay. His defense did raise, but there's not much we can do about it. We'll go ahead and do a Drain Punch here. This will start the setup. It would have been perfect had we had that turn 3, or turn 4 technically, to do Drain Punch. That would have been a lot better for us, but it is what it is. We survived that Acrobatics hit. We'll do another Drain Punch. I'd care not to do too many of those. And also, the really scary part is we do have Razor Fangs, so we could get a critical on these, and I don't want that. So we'll do a Swords Dance here. I think we can survive the Swords Dance. We'll do one more Drain Punch, and then we should be able to Terastallize and see how much damage that we're able to do with our main attack. Okay? Excellent. So we'll do another Drain Punch. And after this, we should be able to Terastallize. Downside is we've taken his health down quite a bit. But check that out. We have absolutely wrecked him. Oh, that acrobatics hit is not what we wanted to see. But, you know what? Here we are. We'll Terastallize. We'll close combat. We'll see how much damage we can produce here. Alright. So will this one-shot him? And really the big question is, will we get a critical hit? And I think the Harsh Sunlight is gone. We'll find out here in a moment. Yeah, the Harsh Sunlight seems to be gone, so we are down a little bit on power. Oh! Had we had the Harsh Sunlight, that would have completely one-shot. Look at that. Look at that. I have to go back and review the footage to see if we even got a critical hit on that one. Okay, so we're doing something a little bit different on this run. Now, I've done 2 Screeches, 2, and instead of 3. And what this is going to allow me to do is set this up a little bit better. Now, we do have Sunny Day up above. And remember, that is Koraidon's ability. So what we're going to try to do here, in essence, I can Swords Dance on this turn, but... Oh, no, I take it back. I have Swords Dance on the next turn. But what I'm really hoping to do is, after he buffs himself, I'm really hoping he starts using Acrobatics and wipes us out. I need to take a loss once Sunny Day has essentially run its course, so that we can, come back in and reinitiate that. Now, right now, he's not really hurting us, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact he's not been buffed. But Boom Burst here, I think, is going to hurt. Okay, here comes Boom Burst. Really, kind of the linchpin in this plan is that he wipes us out and takes the Sunny Day out with him. So I think what I'm going to do on this turn is, I know it's not going to do anything, but I'm going to go ahead and Swords Dance anyway. Essentially, I have to, at some point, deliberately take a loss so that Swords Dance, or so that Sunny Day is back in play. So let's take a look at his build up here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, so defense is down, attack is down, but special attack is up, so that's why we're not taking a lot of damage. Somebody's been dropping his attack, and that is not me. So we're going to do another Swords Dance, although I know it's ineffective. Essentially, we just have to take this... Bro, would you just... You're a crit monster when I don't want you to be. I think it's one of the other... I haven't been paying attention to what the other units around me have been doing. But I am fully built up here, but the reality is I don't want to be. So the good news is we're going to come back in here in a second. And it'll give us the ability to build up. Now, normally his attack wouldn't be down so much, so it won't be that big of an issue. But let's just take a look here. This is more of a, I guess, a thought experiment. So... let's see, can we Terastallize yet? I think we do not quite have the ability to Terastallize yet, so let's do one Swords Dance. I don't think he can hit us too badly. Emphasis on too badly. No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and Drain Punch on this turn, because if I Drain Punch after the Swords Dance, we're going to be in a bad state, so... Of course, it's a critical hit, but that's because I have the Razor Fang. I knew that was going to be the case. Now we should be able to Tera whenever we want to. So we'll do 2 more Swords Dances. Sunny Day should remain in play for the duration. So we'll do 1 more Swords Dance, and then we hopefully should have Sunny Day when we're ready for our attack. So here we go. The main reason I wasn't doing it before is just because he was debuffed enough that he wasn't producing enough damage, and if I had Drain Punch at that point, this would have just drug out. So now we can Terastallize, close combat. Now we've only done 2 ticks, or well, 4 technically, but two Screeches. But with Sunny Day in play, and with our potential for critical hits, this might actually pull it out. So let's see what happens here. So last time we didn't have Sunny Day or the critical hit. This time we have the potential for both. So let's see what happens here. Still no critical hit. It will not critical hit. What even is this? Come on. Nevertheless, had we gotten the critical hit, that would have one-hit KO'd. So, you know, you can... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it's because he removed his negative effects. That's fine. That's fine. We saw what we needed to see. I'm not terribly worried about it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and release your energy while I'm knocked out. Go for it. That's your one chance. Enjoy it there. Because we're going to come back with a vengeance after this. I'm going to do a Swords Dance and a Drain Punch. That'll be it, just like last time. But nevertheless, guys, it is completely possible. Now, you will have to suffer through a little bit of RNG to make it happen. But, you know, if you can make it happen, let me know in the comments. It's completely possible. Just, you know, it kind of is what it is at that point. Plus, I do know that when I do that attack, it lowers our defense and our special defense. So obviously that just makes it a lot more likely that he's going to wipe us out. But yeah, one-hit KO is possible. Now, technically, in theory, is it easy to do? Not by a long shot. But I thought it was a fun little experiment. Let me know if there's any other experiments you guys want to see, any other builds you want us to see. By the way, guys, this Koraidon build, after testing, I would choose this any day of the week over even Iron Hands. So I avoided a lot of these fighting types. I'm going back through all my fighting types and I'm doing some reanalysis. I'm actually still working on my Thunderous build, trying to get that perfected for this. So we'll come back with a few more builds here shortly. I think I've got another really fun one that I haven't seen anyone else mess with. So we'll come back and we'll talk about all this shortly. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again real soon.